this is a first. Babe tells Abby to do the right thing and tell Ben the truth in the light of Louise's blackmail. And as you've probably guessed, he doesn't take it too well. Oh, and when he blurts out her lie to the whole pub, Bill gets involved. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, Jay tells Ben he's in this mess because he won't admit he's gay. Ben tells Paul he's not going to lie about who he is anymore. Haven't we heard that before? And goes all out to impress his boyfriend. Mick arranges a big surprise to cheer Linda up, a visit from Johnny. He admits he split up with John Luca as Linda bravely tells him she was raped. Johnny's upset he was in the dark and blames Mick, but they soon make up and Johnny tries to reunite the Carters. It kind of works, but Nancy still says she feels trapped in Morford. Stacey invites Belinda, Jean and Ollie for lunch in a bid to play Happy Families. But as she announces the date of the wedding, Jean falls out with Kyle and Belinda stuns them all. So the usual Albert Square family lunch then. We take a trip to the street next. Sharif spots Gary with Dane, and in the hope of catching him selling steroids, he installs CCTV cameras. But when Zidane decides to confront Gary, he knows immediately from his reaction he's innocent. But we all know he isn't innocent of buying cannabis, and his good deed backfires for Izzy when he's caught red-handed by police. Izzy valiantly hands herself in, but they still charge Gary with supplying. Nick goes berserk when he spots Bethany being bullied by Lauren and violently hurls her bag into the street, but is then accused of assault by her mum. He's clearly taken aback by his over-the-top reaction, but begs David to keep quiet about his behaviour. Luke's excited to have Maria back, but wonders why she's so distant. It all becomes clear when Paolo arrives on her doorstep and kisses her. When Luke sees them together, he's put out, understandably, but is left shell-shocked when she reveals Paolo is her husband. She explains that Paolo's gay and she did it so he could be with his British bloke, but keep it a secret from his parents. Luke's relieved, then proposes. We have a look at Emmerdale next. Gordon's trial commences and a nervous Aaron is backed into a corner by the defence. Chaz can't bear it and idiotically tries to talk sense to Gordon. Sandra takes to the stand and Aaron begins to lose hope when Gordon's lies sound believable. But it's Liv's turn next and the fate of Gordon and Aaron lies in her hands. Robert goes to an upset Aaron's side and tells him he'll always be there for him. Soon, the verdict is delivered and Aaron gets the fateful call. Meanwhile, Robert's shocked to discover Andy is moving in with Chrissy, but not half as bothered as Lawrence is when he returns from hospital. Chrissy calls in a plumber to Home Farm and starts to suspect that the man with the spanners had a relationship with her mother. Is Ronnie her real dad? David goes for his test results and interrupts Belle with a flustered Dr. Bailey, who mistakenly tells him he's all clear, but he's not and he needs an operation.